Hello friends, welcome back to another session of Core Java tutorials. In today's class, I'm going to discuss one of the string methods, which is very important method, which is valueOf method. So you can see the method signatures over here. So the signature is public static string and valueOf. There are 9 overloaded valueOf methods. Each and every one will be taking one primitive type and it will convert these primitive types into the string. Okay, so the purpose of the valueOf method is to take the primitive types and then convert these primitive types into the string. Okay, non-primitive type, which is the string. So let us take a look at the first valueOf method. So this is taking boolean as an argument and it will convert this boolean into the string. Second one will take the character, convert this character into string. And the third one will take the character array and convert it into the string. There are two ways in which like you can create or you can convert the character array into a string. The first one is like using the string constructor and the second one is using the valueOf method. Okay, so in both the ways you can convert the character arrays into a string. And the next one is valueOf method wherein we are taking the character array, but here we are saying from which position of the character array you want to count the characters and how many characters you want to convert into the string. Okay, so this is like valueOf with 3 arguments. The first is the character array, second is the offset, and the third one is the count. Okay, and then the next valueOf overloaded method is taking the double and it will convert it into the string, returns the string representation of the double argument. And next one returns the string representation of the float argument. And the next one will convert integer into string. And next one will convert long into string. And the next one will take an object and the object value will be the hash code. So that hash code again will be converted into a string. Okay. So these are the 9 overloaded valueOf methods and which is very important string method. So now let us take a look at all this in practicals. So say for example, I'm having a boolean value. So boolean b is equal to true. Okay. So I have a literal. I have a boolean literal over here. And say for example, I want to convert this boolean literal into a string. Okay. And I set string s is equal to b. And then I want to print s. Okay, so let us see what is the output that we'll get and I'll show you the importance of valueOf. Okay friends, as you can see it is saying incompatible types, boolean cannot be converted to a string. Okay, so this is not the correct way to convert any primitive type into a string. So in here, if I'm using this static method valueOf, so we have an overloaded method which is boolean, right? So when I say string dot, and then valueOf, and then pass this boolean type as an argument into this particular valueOf. And now let us see whether we'll get the output or not. So herein you can see that the primitive type boolean has been converted into a string. Okay, so this is the purpose of string dot valueOf, wherein we have taken the boolean and converted into a string. In the same way, like we can also do it for integer. Say I have an integer data and I want to convert it into a string. Okay, so let me actually run this. Okay, it is converted into a string. If I directly say for example, if I am directly giving b, wherein I want to convert integer into a string, then this will say incompatible types because you can't do it without the valueOf. So that's wherein I am saying it is a very important method. Okay, fine. In the same way, you can also use it for long. So this is a long number and let me run this. So in here, we have converted the long into string. Okay, so with this particular valueOf method. So in the same way, so say for example, I'm having some float value. So 53,534.65 f. Okay, and I want to convert it into string. Okay, so it will convert because there is an overloaded valueOf method which will take float as an argument. Okay, in the same way, I can also convert double into a string. So double, okay, uh, Okay, so it is converted. And say, for example, so we have seen all the six methods. Let me actually show you for character as well. So char b is equal to, so say it is s, and I want to convert this character into string. So there is a value of method which will convert it. So this will work for us. Okay, fine. So say for example, I'm taking a byte value. So byte b is equal to some 100. Okay. And now I have passed this byte into this particular value of method. We'll see whether this will work or not. This has worked for us because it will internally convert short and byte into integers, and then it will convert it into the string. Say again, I'm giving here as short. So I can also convert short data into string. Okay, so we have seen how to convert all the eight primitive types into the string. So let us look into the other three overloaded methods, which is taking an object into value of. So say in here, I'm creating an object which is main obj is equal to new main. So I have created the object of the main class here, and I'm passing this obj over here. Okay, so when I try to print this particular object, so let me show you what will be the output. Okay, so I'll be getting the hash code, but that hash code is now converted into a string. Okay, so that is actually what we are doing. So if I execute this, um, see, we have got the first line is the object itself, okay? But in the second line, the object data has been converted. The hash code has been converted into a string, okay? So this is the next overloaded method. So let us look into another overloaded method, which is taking a character array. Okay, fine. So this is my character array, and I want to convert this character array into a string. Okay, so here I'm using string dot value of, which is taking the character array. So this all the characters are combined together, and the new string will be formed. Okay, so here I need to put a comma. Okay, fine. So all the characters are combined together and the string is formed over here. So there is another way actually in which we create this particular string by using the string constructor. So I can say string s1 is equal to, so new string. So there is a constructor in string class which will take the character array and convert this character array into a string. Okay. So we can do it in either ways. Both are equal. So there is no um, significance to value of or the string constructor. So you can use either of them to actually create a string from a character array. So when I print this, you'll be able to see that we are getting string only, okay, from the character array. So this is the character array, and let us actually now take a look at the other overloaded method, which will take the character array, and then we need to give, we can actually extract a few characters and form a string. So I have some characters over here from which I want to extract this Java alone and make this Java as a string. Okay. I'm going to give position of where this J is. So J is at position, so this is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So J is at position 5, so I'm giving 5 over here. And then how many characters I want to convert as string? I want to convert these 4 characters as string. So I'll be giving 4 over here. Okay, so I'm saying ch, comma, 5, comma, 4. So this 4 is the count of characters from the position that I have mentioned. So I have mentioned 4 characters from the position 5. So these 4 characters will be taken and only they will be converted as a string. So let us take a look at it. So you can see only Java has been taken from this particular character set and is converted into a string. So that's it. So these are all the value of methods. I hope this video is helpful to you. Thank you for watching.